Today's tip of the week is how to make your orchestral compositions more full, especially in the low end, by using piano. And it also answers another question I get a lot is, can Revelation's Scoring Grand fit into an orchestral mix seamlessly? And the answer is yes, and let's check it out. So let's listen to what the piano's doing here. Mostly it's filling out the low end with some really grand low notes. But I also have it kind of playing those high notes there and also a little bit of a run. Now, how do we make it sit in the same room as the orchestra? Because I wanted it to sound like it is recorded along with the orchestra in a hall. So I started off by muting the layers, our synth layers, and just using the mid mic. Now I turned down the delay, but for the reverb, I used a concert hall. So instead of the big cathedral reverb that was on it by default, I'm going to use either concert hall A or concert hall B. Now, in addition to this, I've also got an algorithmic reverb as a send and also as an insert on this channel. So let's listen to it without the insert. And now I'm going to add the insert back on. It gives it more distance, pushes it back. And the send effect is just so that all of my orchestral instruments go through this same reverb, kind of adds a tail, what we call it, and it kind of just blends everything together, making them sound like they're recorded in the same room. So it's really as simple as that. And then also I panned this one to the left a little bit because sometimes pianos are seated to the left of the orchestra. That is really just a personal preference. So you can even pan it to the right or just leave it centered. But when I do that, so an insert effect, a send, and then I also have a little bit of our kind of built-in reverb, but remember it's concert hall A or B that I'm specifically using. And then together, it sounds really good with the rest of the orchestra. And without it, it loses that, that thick low end. And now adding the piano. It adds a lot of richness and just a lot of impact. Definitely use headphones to listen to this example and you'll really hear it.